Good morning, Resale Rabbit here. It's cold out. It's really cold out. Warehouse sale starts today. It is 6:40 a.m. I came in late because we're all set up. And I had to come in the side door because my garage door opener isn't working. I changed the battery the other day and it still isn't working, so that's gonna be fun. Because to program a new garage door opener, the thing's like 400 feet in the air. It's not that high, but all right, let's get started. So if you watched yesterday's video, you already know how this looks. Curious to see how fast those security cameras go. Got like a whole pallet of them. Just all sorts of stuff throughout here. The rugs. I bet the gray ones there, black, gray, whatever you want to call them, will be gone today. These did really well in the last sale. Curious to see how these wireless keyboards go. If I get 10 bucks a piece for all of them, that pallet with the bum carts, that's what they were with, will do really well. All right, let's get started. So this is the security camera pallet. I'm kind of trying to go through it to see what's down here. These top boxes are all carbon monoxide detectors. I've got 2 boxes of these door and window sensors, so we'll put those both out. I want to see what these are. These are bigger boxes down here. I'm hoping more cameras. All right, so we got the security seal here. This might be, I'm guessing, more carbon monoxide detectors. I'm thinking that's what it is. So I think that's it for the cameras, what's out there. And then I've got another little box with a few more here, and then the rest are carbon monoxide. So it's almost 8:30. We're at 400 bucks in sales, 410. I'm keeping my expectations low, just based on what the last sale was. And realistically, that's not 30 minutes of sales. It's probably about 10 minutes of sales because people come in and shop around. It's not like people are checking out the second they walk in the door. But we only had, I didn't even count, maybe 15 people tops come in this morning. Could be the cold. There is a wind chill advisory. I don't know. But I'm hoping we do 10 today. I'm thinking more likely it's gonna be like 7. But we'll see. Surprised no one bought this yet. Oh, I see why. So we sold that green Pottery Barn accent chair. I'm not gonna go out there. There's music playing. This is YouTube. I priced that high thinking it wasn't gonna sell because I would like to keep it myself or buy it myself. Well, it sold. Bittersweet moment. Got 250 bucks for it, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully the rocking chair sells. That one's also at 250, and I don't want that one. So, I guess got to find more special buy stuff to put in its place. It is 12:40, and we have one customer in here. Yeah. 3,800 bucks with 3 hours to go. Yikes. I'm pretty sure the worst $10 day we ever had was like $6,000 or $7,000. This is another level. This is like making me question whether or not I even want to do warehouse sales anymore. This is bad. So I spent the last hour creating a spreadsheet, almost literally an hour. It's 1:39 now. All of the sales numbers divided up special buy and regular items, day of the week, price point for the day, to see if I can see any trends or patterns or anything that I can work on some ideas from. So our worst opening day ever was this one, October 22nd of 2020, 4,605. The only other one that's close, there's one in here somewhere. That one's 60. Oh, that's just, we started at $5 day in this sale. Right here, 5,700. That's the only one that's close. And today we are at Where are we? That's December 11th. We want today, just today. We're at 4,200 bucks. I wish you could feel how cold it is here this morning. It's minus 8 degrees, but with the wind chill, I say it feels like minus 24. It's Friday morning, by the way. Yesterday's sales were pitiful. 6,082 or something like that. It was awful for a $10 day. It was bad. But we've restocked today. We're gonna leave this door shut. It'll be the first time we've ever done a sale while leaving this door shut, but it's just too cold to have it open. Let's see, the two most notable things that I did is keyboards are now special buy for 10. They sold really well yesterday. And I put socks and underwear out for 5. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. I'm running a little bit late this morning, so I gotta get signs up yet in here. These things right here. I have to change the prices in the system. I gotta fill the cash drawers, and I gotta get this outside. I gotta flip that around first. So this is on the front. I'm also gonna make a sign and put on that door that says, "Come in, we're open." It's gonna be a pain for people to come in and out with the cart, but I think they'll prefer that. Oh, I hate these things because these are a bunch of tiny little balls, and if it gets busted open from someone stepping on it, there's a huge slipping hazard. Wouldn't it be weird if there was someone standing up there right now? I made a joke on the video this morning. I could not resist. See, this is the pre-poo, and this is the post-poo. I make a lot of jokes in those videos, but I figure that's one that is important enough for me to share with you as well. So since the door's closed, we can actually hear the radio now. It really affirms how much I hate morning radio. Like, what is the qualification to be a radio DJ on the morning radio where all they do is talk? Like, I feel like even a pulse isn't even required. It's so bad. I want music. I don't want two middle-aged people making jokes that I heard on Reddit 6 weeks ago and long pauses in between and then a really low voice. No, I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Had someone complain on one of the posts, yesterday's post actually, $10. $10 per item. It used to be way cheaper than that. I guess $10 is the new $1. I don't understand why people seem to think we do this for one day only. It's amazing the amount of people who, and I responded, we've always started our sales at $10 for the past 4 years and blah, blah, blah. And here's our full schedule and the price drops every day and the whole works. But I don't understand why this is such a difficult concept for people. People walk in, I don't get it. Why? Who ties your shoes for you in the morning? You people are the reason they have instructions on the shampoo. All right. I need to make space. I have a whole truck coming on Monday. I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's not going to be for this sale, but it is coming on Monday. It's 9:49 a.m. Things are picking up a little bit. We're at 1,300. Sold a space heater, 5 doormats, only one of the keyboards, 1 socks and underwear, so not a lot on special buy. Let's get the full list. Yeah, that's the full list. So mostly just regular $7 items today. It's 11 o'clock. I'm getting hungry. I said I would never come here again when they switched to Coke products. And yet here I am. So, got another one to add to the collection here, Greenworks. And then this was actually in the sale. I pulled it off the table. We still need a battery for that though. I'm trying to have one of each type of battery so we can test things more easily. And this is kind of an update from a couple of videos ago when I was going through some pallets and there was a chainsaw that didn't work. There were a whole bunch of comments saying that you need to engage a different handle or something. And so I'd never used a chainsaw before, so I didn't know. I played around with it and it's still not working. So you got this and then you pull the trigger, and that's what I was first doing. They're saying this, which I tried in the back position, I tried in the forward position, I also tried holding it back, still didn't work. There's no buttons or anything on here, so I'm thinking this is probably junk. If there's anything else that I should try, please let me know. But I'm thinking this probably doesn't work. It's also possible the battery was bad. The lights did come on, all 4 lights. So I feel like the battery was probably okay, but maybe there's an issue with the battery and this works fine. But I don't have another Greenworks battery to fully test this. A couple other people mentioned that the bar is upside down. According to other comments on the video, that wouldn't be it either, because it's common for them to flip the bar upside down because it usually wears out on one side or something, so you can flip it over. Again, this is just coming off what other people are saying in comments. Nothing I know personally. But I'm thinking this is likely junk. So here's a new one. You know, common people look at a special buy item and think, oh, this must be $7 because it's $7 day. That is not the issue with this customer. She brings a weight rack up. It's 140 retail. We've got it priced for 70. And she says, this is a good deal at 30 bucks. And Ben was at the register. He just told me this story. And it's not 30, it's $69.99. Well, the sign says 30. And so we went back and looked. The sign says special buy items are marked with a green tag, and it has a sample green tag. And it says sample in the title. And sample is printed across the barcode, but it happens to have a price on it. So she assumed that that was the price of, I guess, all of the special buy items or something. I don't know. And she started complaining, that's false advertising. These people are the reason there are instructions on shampoo. So my other half took my spreadsheet with all my numbers and did things with it. We've got words. This is each day, the total, and the average. So $10 a day, we average about $10,000 over the last, I don't know how many sales we've had on this list. 15 sales. $7 a day, our average should be 9,400. But another thing she did right here is the total of each sale. And actually, I didn't realize it, but the last Christmas sale was our second best sale ever. The Christmas sale before that was our best one. It seemed so much worse, but apparently it wasn't so bad. That's the one. I clicked into the wrong one, but she made graphs and everything. She loves analyzing data. I don't. So she enjoys doing that stuff, and I appreciate that she does that for me once in a while. She likes to analyze Resale Rabbit statistics too, so like view counts and stuff. One day she randomly made a spreadsheet of the view counts of like my last 10 videos or something. I was very impressed. I don't know why she enjoys it, but I'm glad she does. It really is not good for my health to be up there straightening up tables because this was neatly folded up in a bag. There's a label on it inside it. The bag isn't clear enough. They can't see what it looks like and they have to just... And Christiana gave me a pair of earrings to sell for her. I found the box in 3 different places and the earrings nowhere to be found. I hate people so much. There's absolutely no reason people should be taking stuff out of the package like this. You know, when I go to a store, if I pick something up and later decide I don't want to buy it, you know what I do? Listen carefully. I put it back where it belongs. Even if I have to walk across the building, I put it back. It's simple as that. Because I'm not a... I had to stop myself there. I can't stand people. It's like the people will just leave it. They'll take a shopping cart and just push it in the parking lot. Thankfully, that's one area that we don't have an issue with here. Carts are usually brought back. I mean, they make a big mess of them in the front of the building, but at least they're brought back. So I guess it's like a C. I've been to stores where I just watched someone just launch their cart in the parking lot. Everybody who thinks they're the main character. Don't care about anyone else. Can't stand it. I just drop kicked a box. My foot just went right into it. Perfect foot-shaped hole. And I almost fell over. That part wasn't funny. But the first part was. So it is Saturday. I have no idea what the tables look like. I left basically right after we closed yesterday. For those of you who don't know, I do some work for the American Red Cross. And there was a 16-unit apartment fire last night. So, not really last night, yesterday. So I had to leave and take care of that. I want to let me clock in. There we go. So Tim stayed late to reset the tables. Let's see how they look. All right, looks neat and organized. I did this late yesterday. We're trying to sell these swimsuits by the case. We've got some stuff out here. I'd like to get some more special buy stuff. I think it's a pretty poor selection. We did these for $5 each. We have them on eBay. We're gonna try and move some through the sale. It's a little less than we would get on eBay, but they're not selling super fast on eBay. Looks pretty neatly organized here. I would say I'm happy with it. Could probably get a little bit more over here, but not a huge deal. It is currently 6:24 a.m. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get carts and signs out. And then probably, I got the signs up last night before I left, the ones that say $6. So get carts and signs out. I need to change the prices in the system and then probably get some special buy stuff priced and out here before we open. I've got half an hour before I need to do the live video walkthrough. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to get stuff out before that. But at the very least, where are my hat and gloves? Right here. At the very least, I can do that, after the video too. It's just not going to be showcased in the video. So found a few items in the back. This was tested and priced, but never made it out. And this is like a summer sale. $9.25 was when that sale ended. This cordless vacuum is actually brand new. I opened it up yesterday. It's never been used. It's all still in there, and I put the battery in. It powers on, has suction. So this one I'm pricing at half. The vacuums haven't been doing great, but given this one's new, I think that helps. I found another case of toilet paper. We sold 2 of those. We got a bunch of these. I'm just gonna put this in. I think my least favorite part is having to move my car. Not my least favorite. My least favorite is probably bringing the carts and signs out in the morning. But until I get a new garage door opener for that, I park on the side of the building and come in. And then I come all the way back here, unlock this door, and then go back and get my car and move it around there. It's just too cold to park there and walk around the building. Way too cold. Now it is 3 degrees out. And I think that's warmer than it was all day yesterday. It's a scorcher compared to this time yesterday. So it's not as bad, but it's still kind of cold. So I did it again. Cut myself. I'm going to give you a close-up because I know some people don't like blood. This time it was just a cardboard cut. I'm very surprised at how much it's bleeding considering it's just cardboard. Also, the front door we had closed all day yesterday, and I really like that. So as long as we don't have a line, I think we're going to keep doing that the rest of this sale. We'll have it open for summer sales yet, but when it's really cold, it's kind of nice having it closed. It's 7:35. We open in 25 minutes. And I just walked kind of near the door and glanced outside, and there were cars out there. At least one. I saw a large metal thing outside the door in the parking lot. So I didn't really go look. So we should have, hopefully, a decent turnout. It is Saturday. I'm still doing this style of price tags where I use this random website to make a barcode and put it on here, type everything out, and then I print it out right here. And then I go into Square and enter it in the system. I don't like it. I tried signing up for the $60 a month Square for retail, and I did not like how the tags came out. They don't, I might still have some in the garbage here. They don't offer any customizability. I think they're probably gone. There, this is the best I could come up with. No customizability. I want to put retail on there. You can see I put it in the title of it. Basically, all I get is the title, the price, and then they generate a barcode. I'm fine with them generating a barcode I'm even fine if it's not like a UPC style barcode, it's just a barcode. My issue is I want the logo on there. I want the retail price on there. I would like it to say special buy item, and I would like it to be a bigger, I mean, they're made for little labels, not for these big ones. I even tried printing this and this. So Wisconsin Liquidation Center special buy item and that. Printing a whole bunch of them and then rolling it back through the printer to print the square info on there. So basically printing twice. And I just really hated it. So after this sale, I might start looking for different POS systems that might be a little bit more intuitive on the barcodes. I'm not spending $60 a month. And this is not just $60 for during the sale. I would keep it. So it would be basically every 3 months we have a sale, $180 a month. I'm willing to spend that to save a bunch of time on here. Plus, it's nice to be able to, if we want to reprint a label or something, and just go in and print label. Also, printing labels is kind of really bad in Square. It's not set up very well. For something that's supposed to be branded for retail, they did not do a good job at making that side of the retail good. So, I don't know if you have any suggestions. Let me know. I'm willing to research some other companies. It's going to be expensive. I'll probably end up having to spend $3 or $4 grand on new registers. And maybe I can get $1,500 selling ours. The nice thing about Square is I can just go to Best Buy down the road and buy one if something goes down. But I'll make do. So I'm going to start looking around. Here's a fun eBay one. I sold this for $20. Just got a message from the customer saying, hey, it's missing the cover. Well, you can see in the pictures it's missing the cover. It also says missing the cover here, and if we go down to the description, missing cover. Now it's only $20. If he returns it, I'm probably just gonna throw it out. And I'm not gonna contest the return or anything, but how do you not see that? It is very obvious. It's in the title, description, and the pictures. Very clear. Oh well. At least it's on a $20 item and not like a $200 item. We haven't sold any of the bum carts, so I'm gonna take one out of the box, and I don't think they need assembly. Maybe put the wheels on, I'm not sure. But I'll take one out of the box and put it up as a display, and I'm gonna put this on it. I also pulled the walkers. I left a couple of them. I put them on a shelf rather than in the spot that they were. It seemed to work for other things. If we only have 1 or 2 out, they seem to sell a lot better. So we'll see how that works. We are only at, let's move this, wrong one. We are only at 1,100 in sales. It's an hour in. Let's see, kitchen towels. We sold a vacuum cleaner for 100, 2 of the keyboards for 20, and that's it for special buy. I'm wondering if the issue is because we only have like 1 run of tables for general merchandise. I mean, 1 is all toys, 1 is all bedding, 1 is all home improvement. Maybe that's the problem. The issue is we don't have a lot of traffic in here, but they could be seeing those pictures and not coming in. Maybe for the next sale, I should try and see if I can get more just general merchandise type stuff rather than the specialized stuff. It's a thought. We're selling it at cost, but we're just about out of the Charmin. You excited? You look very excited. This thing smells so good. I wish you could smell it. It smells like a pellet fire when you get like mesquite chips or something burning. It's kind of like how we have a chain in the Midwest called Fleet Farm. It kind of smells like that. I wish I could make my house smell like that. Super easy to put together. All the parts just snap in together with these. But Tim was standing over there and he said he could still smell it. This is awesome. I want everything in my life to smell like this. Another person, Tim had a really good idea, or a really good thought. Another person brought a special buy item up. The big canopy, it's brand new, it's $90 is our price, and thought it was $6. And I mentioned to Tim, why, if you thought all the special buy stuff was $6, why is that the only thing you grabbed? And Tim says, really good point. He thinks people are just trying to see if they can pull a fast one, see if they can get us to sell it to them for $6. They know it's not $6 and they have no intention of buying it for the special buy price, but maybe we screw up. And that makes a lot of sense, actually. I could see a lot of people doing that. Oh, I was going to mention it's really busy today. We got a lot of people in here. So I have a problem. This has happened multiple times throughout the sale. It happens in a lot of sales. I see something that I need to stock. Okay, I need to go get this item and stock it out there. But as I'm doing that, I see something else that I need to stock that might be a little bit more important or easier, or for whatever reason it takes priority. So I do the second thing, and then I cannot remember what the first thing was. I knew there was something I need to stock, but I don't know what it was. It drives me nuts. Turns out this time it was weights. And the only reason I remember is because Tim radioed me and had told me to stock more weights. I hate that. I should just have like a notepad with me to write things down. We still have people asking us for Mrs. Meyer's products. If you remember, maybe a year ago, maybe longer, we had a ton of Mrs. Meyer's products. Surface cleaner, hand soap, and dish soap. We had like a lot of it. And so it was in, I think, 2 sales we sold through it. And I actually ended up selling a pallet of it even. And we still have people this far along later asking us if we have more. It's nice because I enjoy telling people we don't have any, because then they learn that we don't have the same stuff in every sale, and they will stock up next time they see something. I don't doubt that these people probably bought some back then, but now they'll know, oh, when I see a good deal, I'm just going to buy a ton of it because I don't know if they're going to get it again. I like that. I hate that these are packaged 3 to a box. We've had 8-pound weights before. They were different ones, the neoprene ones, and they were 2 to a box, and it was nice because we just sell them by the box. I would be okay selling them 2 for $6, or maybe special buy them 2 for $15 or something like that, just to put the boxes out and not have to unbox all of them. But nobody has a need for 3 of them. I don't understand why they were packaged like that. All right, it's like 2 o'clock, 2:13, and I'm going to lunch. So here's my problem with these videos. If it's a really good day like this, I'm so busy, I don't have time to film, I don't think about filming. But if it's a really bad day and it's slow and whatnot, I just feel like crap, I don't want to film. And so no matter what kind of day it is, I'm really bad at filming. Let's go find something to eat. All right, I am gonna get a sandwich here at Jersey Mike's. We've got Wacky Wavy Flailing Inflatable Arm Tube Man over here, trying to get people into a cell phone place. This is my favorite sandwich shop. I got so excited when I saw they were opening one here in town. We got a giant Italian sub here. This thing's like, I don't know, almost 2 feet long. I'm gonna try not to eat all of it, but usually when I say I'm not gonna eat all of it, I'm gonna save half for later. I usually eat all of it. Yeah, I have a problem. So I'm looking at our sales here, and look, we sold one of our customers. It's actually a trash can, and the brand is Simple Human, but yeah. It is a little after 3 o'clock, and we are almost to 10 grand. And we're also sold out of keyboards. So we got $10 a piece for all of them. I really wish when Tim and Ben tell me customer stories that I would just pull up my phone and start filming. There was one, he had just helped out a lady, and she, how much is this item? How much is this? How much is this? And he said, I'm gonna stop you right here. Everything in your cart is $6 each. And then later she says, well, you got a lot less stuff here than last time. Okay, so you've been here before. You know how this works. Why do you keep asking the price then? Asking the price once because you don't know what the price is today? Fine. How much is everything today? It's $6. Okay. Rather than how much is this item? How much is this item? How much is this item? So I'm grabbing stuff for special buy, and I just found this cat carrier. Isn't this the coolest thing ever? I wish I showed you guys. I brought one out. It was a double-decker. There was a compartment for a cat on the bottom and one for a cat on the top, and it was a backpack. I put it on the table, 30 bucks, and it wasn't on the table for 10 seconds before someone picked it up. 60 is retail, so I followed my rule, half retail. Never mind on that first cat carrier. Ben sold it for 6 bucks. He didn't see the tag on it. We need to think of a better way to do this, because we need to figure out a way where the people running cash register can be able to tell that it's a special buy item. I really don't know a way to do it without putting a price tag on every single item, but that's not gonna happen. So we did a little over 10 yesterday. It's now Sunday. Just gotta get through one more day, then we can take a break. We're all ready to go, but we don't have a lot of stuff. Let's see, this table's looking pretty bare. I mean, it's full, but it's not great. I put a bunch of Amazon stuff over here. We'll see how that goes. We've got this stuff is gonna clear out really fast, I think. There are people already out in the parking lot, but the tables are full. The rugs are looking a little messy. Those should probably get straightened up a little bit. Over here, special buy stuff did really well yesterday. I put a few things out. I finally put these out. We sold 2 of these so far. I've got like 1 million of them. I'm not sure we sold any of those. Paint sprayers I put out the other day. Those are still here. That's pretty much anything of note. We sold out of the keyboards. What else? We sold, the bum carts started to move. I put up the display and we sold, I don't know, 8 of them, something like that. This still isn't moving. 75 bucks and it's not moving. That's insane to me. I don't know why people don't want these. I could probably refill that. Sweep up the floor here a little bit. We're just about ready to open. It is 8:01 a.m. We just opened and I'm starving. I think I saw some chips back here. Let's see, I think they were over here, right where we found a mouse in a box the other day. Aha! Barbecue Lays, sweet! So while stocking, we're trying to empty this area out, and I think we've done a pretty good job. This is just cardboard that's going outside. So is this. Actually, that could probably go in the baler. But we're trying to empty this out because we have a truck coming either Monday or Tuesday of Dollar General, and we need a place to put it. And I think this would be a good place to put it. Those trees are flying out the door. I'm about to put the 5th one out for the day. So, I think it's time for lunch. There's a rumbly in my tumbly. We're going with 5 Guys for lunch. I only recently started eating them. I had never tried it before. And it was good, but it's really expensive. Like, my lunch was 23 bucks. That is a lot for lunch. But I also recently tried the hot dogs here. I was just getting the burgers. Hot dogs are pretty good. Took 3 warehouse sales, but we finally went through the first roll of labels. I'm trying to fix Tim's time clock, and I get Square is trying to be intuitive here with times, but look what happens. I'm trying to do 1:16. It won't let me push 6. It'll let me push 3 because it thinks I'm trying to do 11:30. And I get what you're thinking. 0, 1, 1, 6. Nope. That doesn't work either. I click out of it. I click in over here. 1, 1, 6. Nope. There is like no way to do anything that's 1 o'clock in the 1 o'clock range. This is really annoying. Battery cover is nowhere to be found. Battery is all removed. And it worked fine. It's not like they were trying to see if there was an issue with the batteries or something. Where are those towels? Once I put the batteries back in it, it worked just fine. These are moving pretty well at 15 bucks each. Special buy, of course. So the past couple of years, liquidation businesses have been popping up all over the place in the area. When I got started, this was a southern business. They were non-existent north of the Mason-Dixon line. Maybe in like real big hub cities like Minneapolis or Indianapolis, you saw a little bit of it. But even then, I don't remember seeing any liquidation type businesses in Indianapolis when I lived there. But they were all over the South. So lately they've been popping up everywhere, which is what the past few years has been driving prices up for us. All this to say, they don't last long. Usually they'll pop up and go out of business within, 3 to 6 months because, well, they just don't know what they're doing. Or they assume it's going to be much easier than it is. Or for a number of reasons. Anyways, there is one that opened. It's called Cheap Charlie's. It's a traditional bin store, not just a liquidation store. And they are in the Appleton area. But they opened one up in Green Bay, I guess within the last year. And they're doing it right from what I can see. I've yet to be there. I've yet to visit their store. But it seems like they're doing it right. And I feel like they're going to be around for a long time. Except they weren't. Their Green Bay location is gone. So, I mean, maybe it was like a landlord dispute or something. That could be why. But I'm heading down to their Appleton store right now. The sale just ended, by the way, for the day. And I'm going to see what their place is about. It's $3 day there. And we'll see what it looks like. Let's go together. So, we're going to go in. We're going to tear open some packages and leave product all over the place. Oh, I need like a cup of coffee or something that I can drink half of it and leave it on a table. What other terrible things can I do? I'm not going to do any of that because I'm not garbage. Look at that. Automatic door. I envy this so much. These look familiar. They're selling for $12. So we got light fixtures over here. They have a lot more space than we do for sale area. So this is all special buy stuff. I think they probably got that from me because I don't remember where I got special buy. Hey, I have this set at home. I bought it for $50 at Target. They want $45. It's a good price. A whole bunch of this stuff. Pre-workout. What's the date? This might be actually worth grabbing for eBay. Oh, this manufacturer date. It's in date for 10 months. They're going for about, I suppose I just looked up that one, but about $20 each on eBay. They want $35 for a 3-pack, and there are not a lot of sales. Is this? I wonder if this is the same desk. This is the desk that we're selling, except we're selling it for $50, and we've got one left. Given that we both get product from Target, there's probably gonna be a lot of overlap. Nobody reads that. So they even have their special buy stuff, like cheaper stuff. I wonder how they keep track of this. Like, how do they have their cashiers know that this came from here and didn't come out of one of the bins? And for everybody saying that my back room is a mess, it's common in this business. Winter jackets and snow pants, $10. We struggle to move this type of stuff. And here are the bins. I wonder, it's $3 a day. I wonder how often they have people complain about this. so many of these things. See, why even take up the shelf space putting these out? Nobody is going to pay $3 for this at $1. That's why we hold this stuff back until Dollar Day. I can't imagine they're selling any of this unless the idea is you set it. Oh, there you go, 50-cent shelves. So that makes more sense. But again, how do you differentiate this? How do their cashiers know what's what? These are 50 cents each. I might have to snag these. What about these? Honestly, even these, I'm sure we could sell on $2 Day. I might have to grab a cart. It doesn't seem like a very good discount. Are these like 25% off? Well, it's 35% off. I don't like that they're just writing it on the thing though. That's a decent discount. I don't know what that one was. Was 50. I don't know what that thing is now. They should at least be writing on stickers to put on there. Some of these are discounted what I would expect to be decent. Some of them are not. Now this stuff, I'm assuming this is their prices, doesn't have anything saying special buy like the other things, so maybe their special buy is kind of different. And this is a different section. I wonder how much this stuff sells when it's displayed like this. And I also wonder if they're checking to make sure the parts are in there, they're undamaged, because this is obviously a return. Some of this could be new. Although then you have these that are assembled, so maybe they are. Well, this actually has a Target label on it, so they may have come assembled. I would love to have the space to be able to just lay stuff out like this. These bins mostly empty, just kind of tossed out. My warehouse is not optimized to be able to do anything like this. So I bought these. These are going for about 20, and I think these are going for about 30 on eBay. And look at this, they're in date. $3 each. And then these are going for like 15 bucks on eBay. And I didn't even bother looking these up. So I was talking to the owner there. I was asking her why she closed the Green Bay store. And she said the demographic wasn't that great. She said they did 3 times the sales here on the same product as the one in Green Bay. And that's why they closed. And that has me thinking maybe I should move my business down here. We're in Kimberly, which is kind of between Green Bay and Appleton. I really don't want to do that though. That's gonna be a long drive for work every day. I like living 7 minutes from work. But I eventually introduced myself. I said, "Are you familiar with the Wisconsin Liquidation Center?" And she says, "Yeah." I said, "I'm the owner." And we were talking, trading some stories a little bit here and there. And her and her daughter own this place. And she said it's basically just them and a couple of employees. And I don't know how they do it. Although the bins are fairly empty. I don't know if they refill them. I didn't even think to ask her. She said that she can always tell. She knows when we're having a sale. Because on Saturday morning, people are up by us. And they notice the difference in traffic here. Which is funny because of how far away I am from their store. I mean, it's got to be 25, 30 minutes of a drive. So I found that amusing. But all that ink, I couldn't believe it was $3 each. I thought all that ink, and it was sitting on the counter, I thought for sure it was going to be like 15 bucks a piece or something like that. $3 each, just the day's price. So she said they basically only do Target. They occasionally bring in Dollar General. I think she said it was their first Dollar General they brought in a couple of weeks ago. And she wasn't a fan. They do their Target case packs are the special buy stuff. And the Target GM is the regular bin stuff. And then the stuff that we saw on the other side that had prices is the just coming from GM. And that kind of makes sense. It would make it easier when you have a whole pallet of something, like a whole pallet of hand soap. You just price it. It's a special buy. But that's how they organize that, at least. I learned a little bit. I'm very envious of their automatic door and the vestibule inside for the shopping carts. Very envious of that. And the size of their sales floor. How they can just spread it out like that. We pack it in tight. All right, so I am gonna head out, and tomorrow I have to be at work because a truck might be coming. And I gotta reset the tables and everything. So it's Monday, we're closed today. I just got in here. It is 8:45 a.m. So nice sleeping in. This area is cleared out and ready to bring that truck. It's coming tomorrow morning. However, I did take down this pallet, and I don't know where he put the other one. I don't know, well, there's another pallet like this. It's all like spring stuff. Easter, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and St. Patty's. Mother's Day we're holding on to, but this is the last sale before Valentine's Day, which is next week. St. Patty's and Easter. Our next sale is actually gonna be like a week after Easter, which is kind of a bummer. But we're gonna get that stuff out. We also have, let's see, I think that's it back here. That's vacuum cleaners. Up here, we've got a whole bunch of stuff that needs to go out. These boxes down here, these 3 pallets over here. Back here, I'm guessing, no, this is Christmas, never mind. That might be the other Easter pallet, so that's all gotta go out. This pallet back here is all Amazon high count. There's some Home Depot, but it's mostly Amazon high count, so all of that has to go out. We've got stuff down there, the 3M, the Scotch-Brite type stuff. In here, we've got that pallet that needs to go out. We've got more Amazon high count in here. We've got this pallet that needs to go out, and there's a $3 pallet right there that needs to go out as well. Holy crap, what happened here? I wonder if a pallet toppled over or something. But there's a stack of boxes over there that came from the bathtub pallet that needs to go out. This is, oh boy. And then probably enough random boxes here and there that would make up another pallet. All of that needs to go out for $3 a day on Wednesday. So space is going to be a concern. So in order to accommodate that, I briefly thought about getting rid of the special buy section, but I think this is what we're going to do. All the clothes over there, we'll get rid of that and run tables along the side. This back corner here, we're already pulling underwear. We'd pull that after a $5 a day. This could probably be pulled. There isn't a lot on here. These were a bust. I paid, I think, $2 each for those at Kohl's. They're $14 retail. So this is all that's staying here. So we can get another probably 2 tables here, and this can get moved somewhere. And then this bedding over here, I'm thinking maybe throw this in a bin, and then we'll have more space there. I planned ahead when I brought the carts in and put them here instead of in the loading dock. I'm gonna turn this off. It's so loud. I put them here because we have a truck coming, so that way they're not in the way. So I think I can reset these tables. I'm just gonna get rid of the clothes. I might leave 1 rack out there. Clothes just don't do well here, and I think the hard goods would make us more money. So I'm gonna do that. And try and get these tables filled up. Beyond that, I'm gonna try and focus on that today, and tomorrow the special buy. Try and make that get more stuff out there. We've got 1 of these desks left, just the one that's assembled. The trees, we sold 4 or 5 of them yesterday. Those, I couldn't believe how many of them sold. These, we sold a bunch on Saturday, I think. The other day is not so much. I think we sold 1 or 2 yesterday. What else? We sold 1 of these finally. I still have 3 more, including this one. Just try and get as much stuff out here as I can. It's just me here today. Since they work through the weekend, I gave both of them today off. That's about all I got, so I'm gonna focus on that today. So I'm pulling stuff off of this pallet. It's got like the spring holidays, and I found a box from the most romantic holiday of the year, St. Patrick's Day. So here's some recycling for you. I found a bunch of loose cans of cat food in this box. Not worth $3, but I found a random piece of plastic on the floor like that, and now this is probably worth $3. Recycling. I also put a bunch of these out, $5 to $8 retail. I wonder if anyone's gonna try and use a food stamp card to buy that. We're not set up to take food stamps, so we wouldn't be able to accept it anyway, but throw that there. But I could see somebody potentially trying. Now, let's use this. Oh, this one's a bag. To put these in here. And I'll tape it up, and there's another $3 item. I feel like this is better than just tossing it in the back and putting it out on bag day where I'll get basically nothing for it. And boom goes the dynamite. It's not as pretty as the other one, but that's because there's a lot of extra plastic. That's gonna go in here. So I am setting up Walgreens up along here. All different stuff, a lot of grocery, a lot of health and beauty. That box over there is gonna go here, and that'll fill out this table. You can see I got some tables going down here with stuff. This is probably gonna be all Amazon. We got a little bit of toys and stuff in here. This I'm sure will be, well, I'm sure it'll get cleared up pretty fast, but I think I'm gonna have these until I die. I've got, so these boxes that come from Walgreens, 3, 6, 9, I think 12 boxes. There's this toy and that toy. I'm gonna have those forever. I have a feeling even after bag day, they'll still be here. So Amazon stuff here. And I'm gonna continue these tables down. I'm gonna get rid of these clothes racks. Straighten up this table a little bit. And I think I'm gonna get rid of this too. The Carol's Daughter, I'm not going to sell anymore in this sale. This stuff that's left I'll save for the next one. Very disappointed in how it sold. But apparently it's for, what's the most politically correct way to say this? Ethnic hair? I think that's how someone wrote it. And we don't have a lot of ethnic people in Green Bay. It's a very cold Midwestern small town. So that might be why that's not doing so well. But it did sell okay, so we'll save it for the next sale. Someone also, I just launched the setup video today, and I didn't even notice this until, what was it, Thursday or Friday, when I made the joke of pre-poo. Someone commented on the video, I'm surprised you didn't make that joke. You were one step ahead of me, yet somehow one step behind. All right, so if I get rid of this stuff, we can run tables down here. Tomorrow morning, a truck of Dollar General will be here, and I don't plan on putting any of it in this sale. The only reason it's coming during the sale is because they couldn't hold it till after the sale. But that said, we have 2 days at $1 per item, so if we run out of stuff, I'm not opposed to grabbing some boxes off the Dollar General load. We get it cheap enough that I can afford to sell stuff for $1 out of that right off the bat. But we'll play that by ear. All right, so this is where I'm gonna leave you. We're putting Amazon stuff along here. Got it completely cleared off. Got that all full of Walgreens. Some Easter stuff here. I'm gonna run something else on. There's a little bit more Easter stuff, but most of it's gonna be like Dollar Day. So a little bit more stuff there. I'm gonna get a couple more boxes of Home Depot here. I haven't decided. That's gonna disappear. That could probably disappear when we just put the stuff elsewhere. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this space. I'm thinking, instead of doing special buy, I'll leave this here and I'll put a bin of the Depends here. Try and get rid of a bunch of them at 3. What else? I decided I'm gonna leave this here, so I'll need to fill it in a little bit. Some of this stuff just, it doesn't make sense to put on a different type, like a table. So I'm just gonna leave this here. It's interesting, you've got a pump on this side, but then you've got, oh, it's for the last drop. That's kind of neat. It seems like an excessive, because that's probably pretty expensive to add to get that last little bit though. I don't know if that's worthwhile. Anyways, off topic. So fill in these last few spots. The apparel, what I'm thinking is we'll have a lot of stuff out here. $2 day, we'll probably take down these tables and put the apparel up here maybe, or just save it for the next sale. I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet. So I know I've got one more day to set up, but I want to get this video edited tonight so I can get it online for Wednesday. I'm trying to stick to the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday schedule. Yeah, today's Monday, the part 1, the setup video is up. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow is Wednesday, so this video will be up. I don't know what I'm gonna do about Friday because part 3 won't be ready because the sale won't be over with. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Or maybe we just won't have a video on Friday. You'll see. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out part 3 coming up next week, probably, maybe.